Who's all on? Oh, we're live, right?
It's just us now. So, Mac Arm Wrestling here, Major Arm Wrestling Championships. Ian Carnegie here with Jake the Beefcake.
What's happening?
He is the announcer of Mac, and we got the Slim Reaper, Jonathan.
Do you see the size of this thing? Holy!
I thought his arm was bigger.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
What's up, buddy?
Just doing some introductions here. Just want everybody to know who doesn't know. If this guy in the top right, I think he's top right for me, in the green shirt, he is the official Mac announcer. He's the one that calls everybody on the stage. He's got the big, deep, raspy voice, and he hasn't missed. You have not missed a Mac event, have you?
No.
He's called my first Mac event, actually, and he says my name right to it, and it's French as hell.
That's awesome. So we're gonna wait. Like, we're not gonna wait for Matt. Matt's gonna get here when he gets here. It'll probably be in a half an hour, and we'll discuss John and Matt's match. But for now, let's talk about you, Jake. Like, you've been announcing arm wrestling for a while now. How did you get started with that, and what drew you to it?
Good questions. I mean, it kind of happened that way. I mean, I started in arm wrestling 10, 11 years ago now. It was as an arm wrestler and then as a promoter because there wasn't really much going on back then. So it was another promoter. And then just kind of did more promoting, photography, and then just announcing just kind of happened. So, yeah.
Who gave you your first start for announcing, and how'd that come up? Because it's not just like a typical thing, right? Like, just because you've been in arm wrestling for 10, 11 years doesn't mean you grab up a mic and stand in front of a bunch of people dressed in a monkey suit and say, hey, how'd that happen? It takes a lot of nerves to be in front of a camera like that.
I think doing my own events, starting by announcing my own events, and then probably just helping out. But I think, I don't know if you recall, Magda used to have a league here 4 or 5 years ago. And I think I started, those were probably my first intro to pro, semi-pro commentating. And then obviously then coming on board with Mac has been, a step, 5 steps up from that. So, I mean, you've given me my first real pro shot, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, we were referred to you because you were doing good work, and AWC for sure was pro as well. Is that what you said? AWC, right, Magna?
Yeah. Arm wrestling. Yeah.
Events, and you did a good job. And I was referred to, and I think it was Matthias, and they're like, Jake is really good at this. And I'll tell you when I knew we had a diamond in the rough was because, to be honest with you, we'll just air out all the dirtiness. I am very good friends with John Milne, and in my opinion, John Milne's one of the very best to do that job.
100%.
And then when John Milne said, Ian, you already got your guy. He gave me that endorsement for you. I said, fine. You know what I mean? He's like, Jake is doing a good enough job, not just good enough job. He's really coming into his own, and the more prepared he is, the better he is. So I kind of felt like was it Mac 2? We kind of threw you out walls. We didn't, this was the first time for us, like Mac 1 was big, but it wasn't that big, right? Mac 2 was a significant jump, and we weren't prepared properly for you to do your introduction. So I was a little bit like, well, I don't think Jake really has it or whatever, and not really looking internally initially, and I was like, but then they were like, well, we kind of set him up to fail. And when I looked at it that way, then I was like, okay. So when we got the proper tools for you to do your job correctly, Mac 3, I thought you were fucking phenomenal. Everyone did. And John was like, buddy, listen, you got your guy. If I can come in and help give him a break once in a while, because, we do have a lot of athletes. We're more, than most shows. And, he can help out, or Coach Ray can help out. But for that main introduction, getting the guys to the stage, You really hit it out of the park. Mac 3, you got the best endorsement you can get in this sport, from John Milne, in my opinion. And you're the guy. You're end of the story. You're the guy that's going to be announcing Mac. There are going to be times when the shows are bigger, not necessarily Mac related, but Mac may be doing some collaborations with like Global Elite, because Global Elite switching to Mac. Like, I don't know if you guys know. Yeah, Mac tables, Mac rules, and it may come to pass where we're going to do some sort of real business together. You get what I mean? And,
Yeah, absolutely.
And at that point, we'll have to discuss exactly what your role will be there, because I won't be fitting the bill. But you'll get a good recommendation from me. That's for sure.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And at the end of the day, I'll say, look, this guy has been there since day one. He doesn't ask for much. He has to be treated fair. That kind of thing. And at the end of the day, we just love to have you. We expect you to be professional as always, and we will do our best. Maddie will provide you with everything you need, right? Like you're talking to him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Don't stress me out, right?
Oh, we got that ball rolling a few weeks ago already, so we're good there.
Okay. So, John, let's talk a little bit about your match. You're going up against a fucking Diesel Strong dude, my friend. Diesel Strong. I saw him practicing with all those world's strongest men in Colorado, and he was just like holding them.
Good thing they don't know how to arm wrestle, eh?
Yeah. Eddie Hall was like dancing all around.
Ian, I think I've seen like 20 videos of people holding Eddie Hall. I don't think that says much about Oliver right now.
Okay. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself, my friend. Like, how long have you been arm wrestling? Your club? Where you're from? What's your background? Are you Haitian Canadian, or what is?
No, I'm actually French Canadian and East African. So I'm actually half Rwandese from Rwanda.
Oh, Rwanda! Wow.
Yeah, that's where the 6'7" comes from.
Are they East African?
Yeah, pretty much on the cuffs of it.
Yeah, I know a little bit about East Africa.
Yeah,
Tanzania, Kenya.
Exactly, it's right beside Kenya.
South Africa is kind of leaning toward. I know it's South Africa, but then they're all similar people, What was it? Anyways, I won't get into why I know.
Yeah. I've been in arm wrestling in September. It'll be 4 years actually.
Only 4 years.
Yeah, I've been in it for 4 years. So I've heard about it 5 years ago, before the pandemic, but never really got into it because it was pretty much almost impossible to get into at those times. And then once that started dwindling down around 2022 is when I really got into arm wrestling and never stopped since then.
Okay, so they say the biggest gains you can get are in your first 5 years. Do you still feel like you're within that window and you can still
100%. I think I can even get even better. I think it even takes longer than 5 years. At 5 years, I think what it is that you build your base. You know what I mean? Like you kind of know what you're doing, but you don't know at the same time.
Yeah. Can both of you two like flip your phone sideways? Does that work? No? Okay. Maddie?
Yeah. We're gonna need a wide angle for this arm right here. You see this?
Oh my God. Maddie, I don't know if you heard, but I wasn't impressed with you holding Eddie Hall and all the strong men. He wasn't impressed.
I mean, I didn't say I was impressed. I said there's a little bit of water in the wine because I've seen like 20 videos of people holding Eddie Hall. So I don't know what down the line was he when he pulled Eddie Hall, So I won't take too much from it.
He was fresh. He was fucking fresh.
He was. This was right before his super match with Oberst on the right, so they didn't touch right. But you want to just
we'll go with that narrative. Sure.
No, I was there. I videoed it.
5'6". Sorry, true.
What's that?
I'm reading online. I've been reading a lot of posts saying you're only 5'5", 5'6".
I mean, okay, so if I'm 5'6", Matt, and we stand together, we take a face-off picture. What does that make you?
A lot smaller, yeah.
Oh man.
I've been practicing.
To get you a couple phone books for some risers there, Matt.
A couple, a dozen. Don't we have? No, I think Ian got that under control. He's got those custom sick Mac risers. He'll be just
What
fine.
did you call him? You call him a mat riser? Is that what you
A Mac riser. We got those. They got those made for the COO of the company.
I don't know what's wrong with his connection, but it's I got my dad's dog is like trying to bust into this door. I'm like, no, you can't come in. I'm sorry. Take your blanket and go somewhere else. Oh my goodness. Well, I guess that was it for Matt.
We scared him off already. Look at that.
We talked about height and he got offended and he left. And
I mean, he was just saying I was 5'6", so I'm just wondering what does that make him? That's all I was saying.
But the conversation went right over his head.
Oh,
what's going on? Okay, let me see. I don't like this.
I can't wait for that match. I'm actually very hyped for it. It's gonna be.
Well, I'm telling you, win, lose or draw, you're gonna feel them. I think.
Well, we're gonna be holding hands, so I hope I do.
Won't be playing footsies, that's for sure. So your plan, if you had like, let's just, for example, let's pretend that you're gonna guarantee you're gonna beat you beat Matt. Who's on the target deck? How do you get yourself back onto the Mac main stage, the main card?
Well, I'm more of a guy that I don't really like to think too far ahead of myself. I like to focus on what's in front of me. I do have particular names that I'm thinking about that are up in that level where I think that will bring me to where I need to be. But for now, supposedly me and Matt are on the same level, and I want to show that we're not on 30th. So that's about what my plan is for now.
Okay. And I know I feel like Matt's similar to you in that he doesn't really look past his next guy. Part of me wants to see him with Dave. You know, like I'd like to see. No, not close.
Plenty times actually.
Yeah, this version of Matt though. Remember the versions of Matt.
What version of Matt are we talking about here?
I'm talking about this version of Matt, the one that's ready for Slim.
Oh, okay. So is it different than the one that came out a month ago? Hope so.
I would say so because Matt trains twice a day and he didn't take a break. Like he just kept training. You know what I mean? Like he didn't stop for Peter, to be fair.
I felt actually I was a bit offended that he took a match before ours, actually.
Can you hear me? Say that again. You're a little choppy. Are you still at the gym, Matt?
Is it just you in here?
Yeah, I think your internet's bad and it's kind of fucking up things. When are you going home? So I don't think he can hear me. He said he'd be like, I guess he said he'd be home at 8:15 or at 8:30. So he's still got 8. Go away, dog. Did you guys hear that?
That's wild. The dog wants to be on the podcast.
The dog wants to be on the podcast.
The dog got better internet connection than Matt.
Yeah.
You might have to pull the dog.
Yeah, Dave Hall is a killer.
Dave Hall has changed me as an arm wrestler.
Yeah?
I tell you that right now. I learned so much from that match that the guy that you guys are going to see on August 30th is most likely the best version of myself.
Okay.
I absolutely hope so.
Because it will.
I as a promoter, I see you as one of the big potentials for our organization. I got to let him back in.
There we go.
You know, there we go. And at the end of the day, we want to put you in a position to succeed, but we can't give you layups, right?
I don't think I've gotten layups.
No, you took a bit. Your bite was too big last time with Dave.
No, I don't think it was too big. I think it was a good. How can I say? Level making. So it let me know where I was at.
Okay.
You gotta think for stars once in a while to know where you're at.
And Matt, how do you and Dave fare generally?
Dave and I are 1-1 right now.
What, that tournament?
Yeah.
Okay.
1-1. Okay. And Slim, to be fair, you weren't really close to Dave.
I was close round one.
I mean, if close
Only
means
counts in horseshoes
you
and
didn't
shit
get
fights, my
pinned
friend.
right away.
Sorry?
Say close only counts in horseshoes and shit fights.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I mean, you're 1-1 with Dave Hall, and I'm 5-0 versus Peter Breda. So what are we doing here? We comparing?
No, we don't need to compare. We'll just show up.
We comparing?
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about our match here.
We
So
were doing arm wrestling math. Which we all know it doesn't add up.
I'm just saying.
So
Peter is fucking good right now,
can't.
man.
I can't.
I'm sure he is.
I can't ethically give a prediction. I do know and believe that you both possess skills that can beat the other.
Oh, of course, I'm not taking Matt lightly whatsoever.
I do believe that.
It's all I love him as a person and I love him as an arm wrestler. But I told him before the match that we're not friends till after.
Yeah, I know. We had to stick by that too.
Yeah, exactly. So you can go screw yourself, okay? But
Which was funny because
I'm
like the
gonna
day
crack
after, he told me
crack
we're no
you, okay?
longer friends.
no. Well, I don't know. It depends on how bad I beat you. But for now, we're not friends, okay?
But
day
100%, the friendship rekindles, win, lose, or draw. Correct?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
But it was
All right.
funny because the day after he told me that we weren't going to be friends, I get a message from him on Instagram being like, "Hey, bro, can you help me out?" I'm like, "Sure." He's like, "I'm doing this body positivity survey. Could you please vote for me?" I'm like, "Who is this?"
I didn't get the $100,000 he told me I would get, so he hacked me. Okay, I thought he was gonna give me that 100,000. I didn't get it. I didn't get the direct deposit.
There's a lot of scammers on there. I get so annoyed when they use my friends. It's like, buddy, my friend in 10, 15 years or whatever knowing has never talked to me like this. Like,
That's what
it's
Matt
clearly,
That's what I mean. He was
it's
too
clearly
nice.
not him.
Hey,
Like,
Ian, are you gonna
I'm
Uber?
like, say something more like you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Matt, would you ever send me a thing that says, I want you to vote for my body positivity? I'll be like, fuck, delete, you're fucking gone. Like, or I'll be on the phone right away. You're hacked. How do you know? Well,
Because you're too nice. You're too nice.
That was the only time I was nice
Body
when since,
positivity.
okay? That was the
Yeah?
only time I was nice when I got hacked, okay? Right now, I hate you,
Yeah.
okay?
So,
You know, I hate
let's-
guys that are really short and buff.
let's talk to Jake because we invited him and he's the Mac main announcer.
Yes.
And he's been doing it. Did you say you've been arm wrestling 10, 12 years? Is that what you said, or 15?
Yeah, about 10, 12 years now. Yep.
10, 12 years announcing for half that time, or
I'd say probably the last 4 or 5 years been doing announcing. Yeah.
okay. And I can't make a prediction, but I'd love to hear yours.
Oh, don't do that to me. I've been able to watch these guys go back and forth in many tournaments over the years.
Why don't you just talk to them about what you see as their strengths and stuff and what you know about them.
Well, I mean, like you said with Slim with his match against Dave, didn't go his way, but I totally agree with him. Like, that's a great plateau for him to get onto and see where he is in his level. So even though he was on the losing end of that, it was a great match for him because it really put it in perspective of where he is in his career right now.
Well said.
And same with Matt. I've seen Matt win matches I thought he'd lose and him lose matches I thought he'd win. So, I mean,
It's arm wrestling, man.
you always keep us guessing, which is awesome, which is what we want. And honestly, between the two of you, I think it could go either way.
That's
Gonna
why
be a
this
good
guy's
match no
the
matter what.
announcer, eh? Look at this guy. Good answer. Look
He
at that. I can
sounds like
see
a
why he got the
politician.
job.
He definitely sounds Sounds like he has one second. I gotta kick this.
I can see why he's got the job now. Good answer. So basically, Matt, he said, "I'm gonna kick your ass."
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what he basically said.
He also thought he was going to beat JJ.
Depends which angle you saw that from.
All of them. All of them.
Hey, that's a good one.
It was all good, all fun and games.
I couldn't concentrate.
It was a good match to put me on a new plateau to show me which level I'm back at.
It did.
That was a fun
So
match. It was good.
What's your biggest match that you've done, Jake? Like, who is your toughest opponent and most well known?
Oh, geez. I don't know. I've pulled almost everybody around, man, but usually on the wrong side of them, which is funny. So, yeah.
Well, you did underestimate one of the bosses. That's for sure. I think.
I did, but it was an off day for me. It was an off day.
Listen, JJ's giving a lot of people a lot of off days. I think. Fuck,
Yeah.
he's strong. He is.
Oh yeah.
My goodness.
I'm not going to discredit him at all. He's a very strong guy, and he's a very talented arm wrestler. And for being so new to the sport, he has come a long way very fast.
Who's that up here? Yeah, that little
Oh,
guy.
this
there.
little guy
That
right
little guy. There's the guy right there.
Who's that guy? He's got a big head for the size
What's
of
the
his
shit
shoulders.
talking? What
He's got
is
a big
going
head for the
on?
size of his shoulders. What's that? What
This
the
little guy. You guys got to step into the light now.
Oh wow!
Oh, racism! You're
Oh,
canceled.
shut up. I'm just dark in here.
Oh my god!
Oh, I see what you're doing.
He's doing a racism. Okay.
No, he wasn't.
Hey,
I thought it was one. man.
I'll tell you, Beefcake, you're pretty friggin' dark. What's going on there? I don't know.
Yeah, really, I'm sitting right under a light.
Oh, okay. Like that. I am like I got.
Hey Matt, I'm standing right now. This is the only time our heads are gonna be even.
Yeah, no.
You know, he called it a mat riser, not a Mac riser.
You know what, man? I'm not against using a riser.
Please.
I'm not against double stacking them. I don't care.
There might be a rule against
is there
that.
a Mac rule when it comes to how much riser, how thick it can be?
The rule is the belt line has to be can't be above the table.
Okay, well, that's
Right?
bullshit because his is above the table without a riser.
Well, sorry.
So,
I didn't make the rules. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
wait, you did.
Yeah, I did. But I did copy them from somebody. They just make sense, you know. That makes sense. Like you can't double stack a riser. Plus, there might be a safety issue.
Matt, you see me now? You see me
Okay.
now?
I can see you now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you
he's
can't
he's a
smoke
giraffe.
those.
He's like, yeah.
Oh my god! Like Dave Hall put extra power in my arm after losing to him. Actually,
Yeah. Did you
he
find the rest of
transferred
your
it
wrist?
through my right arm.
Have you found your wrist?
Oh my god, Matt! I hope you come as prepared as you were your last match.
Wait a second. I know what that means.
Okay. Look at this.
I had a lot of stuff
on my
going
rest
on
day. On my rest
that
day,
last
I'm
match.
at practice. I'm on rest. I breathe. You see this? I breathe arm wrestling, buddy.
You're not sleeping for about 24
I
hours.
wouldn't put my nose that close to whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
You're not falling asleep anytime soon.
No.
It's
No.
okay. It's okay.
Something on your nose there.
So you guys were given an option. You both were given an option to either kick off the main card or be the main event of the prelims, and you both immediately said main event of prelims.
Of
Can you
course.
explain? Hold on, let me set it up, okay? Can you explain to people that might not know why you would make a decision like that? Why you felt like that was the better gig for you and then to
Well,
be
let me say this. I feel like a lot of people want to see me and Mac Pool. So the fact that there's also going to be people on the undercard that are not as known as us, it also helps them get people to watch their matches.
Exactly.
okay.
And it's to set the stage for the rest of the event, and it's going to be a good match. So that energy going forward is going to propel the rest of the matches and the energy of the crowd for sure.
Great answer. I also feel like if we have a weak main event in the prelims, it kind of like it doesn't. The excitement level may not be there for. So you guys technically have the hardest job, right? Your guys there's a lot of pressure on you to perform, right? Because if it's a banger, then maybe a lot of guys will be like, well, if that's the prelim, what's the main card like? And there's some, honestly, we just signed another couple of matches to the prelim. So Nicola Gazzetto and Peter Brown Jr. are going to be in the prelim. Okay. That's a main card match generally. And then Emil Anderson, Philip Larson's friend, who got
surprised the shit out of me.
Fuck yeah, he did. He was amazing. He won, came second behind only Coach Ray. East versus West tournament, and he gave Coach Ray everything he could handle too. And Jake, so Jake has a real big. Initially, I had Jake as the favorite when I was just looking at this kid. I'm like, Jake will go through him, and then I watched him arm wrestle. Wow, that's why you don't judge a book by its cover.
Well, I think after his first match, we both kind of looked at each other and we're like, "Whoa, this guy's for real."
Yeah, he's for real. And so that's another prelim match, and like at the end of the day, there was a lot of people who wanted to be on this card, and we couldn't accommodate everybody. And moving forward, like it's people have to understand it's a privilege to be on these cards. These are big cards. People want to be on there. It's a privilege to have you guys to host you as well. But as Mac gets more popular, as the interest level rises, and look at the opportunities Mac is providing for people, like getting that East versus West shot.
That's awesome.
Six of our guys went from us to East versus West. No other
facts, 100% facts.
No other league can boast that. And as soon as I see a great match and a guy that should be on the East versus West, I copy their when we upload their match on YouTube. I copy the link. I send it. Well, before I was sending it to Engen. Now I guess it'll be Robert and Dexter, and that's I'm going to continue to do that because you guys help us grow as a brand, and we're going to do everything we can to help you grow as an athlete. And that means if we can get you on the East versus West stage, then so be it. Maybe one day. We're as big. Who knows? We don't know what the future is, but maybe we will be just as big. But that doesn't mean we're still not going to talk to other arm wrestling organizations, because it's cool when you get to see this guy on that stage, and you know what I mean? I personally enjoyed it, doing Arm Wars, UAL, Wall. Like, it was fun for me. To be fair, I never arm wrestled less in my career as a professional than when I was under contract. That's a fact. You know what I mean? At a big stage, I got a couple shots here and there, and then, a couple of appearances. But when I was a free agent and I was negotiating like match contracts, then that was way better, because like, that's kind of, I think, what you were saying, why Rickard Borman, he doesn't want to be under any contract. Is that correct, Oliver?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's probably the reason, so he can go around and compete all over the place. So Jake, what is unique in your mind about Mac versus some of the other promotions you've called for, like you've introduced?
Just the whole idea behind it. You've just modified the table and a couple of the rules and tweaked a little bit here and there to make it just that much different, but that much more enjoyable. It's a different experience all around, but you're getting more arm wrestling out of it somehow.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, right? You're not stopping as much for elbow fouls. You're being allowed to arm wrestle more. So It's a great concept, and the energy is high, and the competitors are amazing. The athletes are incredible. I mean, that's all through arm wrestling in general, but what you've done is pretty wild.
Well, it's not what I mean. It's not just me. Let's be like at this
No,
point.
I mean, there's a huge team with you as well, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. It's all of us. Honestly, it's a big team game. Like the production, the production really is helping us. Like what Matthias does is incredible. We're not rich guys, and we're putting on highly entertaining, good production. Yep. Do you get what I mean? And we don't hoard the video. If you want your video to market yourself as a brand, then by all means take it. We want you to.
Well, Ian, can I add on to that what you're saying?
Sure.
So Mac, I believe, came out at like the perfect time because the upbringing of new arm wrestlers, this is what they look forward to now, is being on a Mac table on a Mac event, either being a main card, either being on a Challenger series. This is what makes people want to come to arm wrestling right now, is to be on a Mac event, to be honest.
Thank you for saying that. Like, we've run into some issues there where some people don't understand that. Like, it's meant to be a progression, right? Like, you have your Challenger series. That is a reconnaissance tool for us to see what's out there. Okay. And if you look at our prelim, it's 90%
pretty much
Challenger series. So we are putting our money where our mouth is. And then when you get on the big stage, we're going to see what like cream rise to what top, and then we're going to have to ask ourselves moving forward, does Puller A have what it takes to be a main stage guy, one of those early matches? If not, then we throw another guy of equal, and then we see who. And then once we know what we have as a product, then we say, listen, I think you're ready for the main stage, and the main stage, the main card is becoming very, very difficult to crack, right?
The talent on it now is crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, honestly, I mean, when you think of let's look at the prelim. When you look at Adam Wallace and Pierre Cote, like you got a guy that beat Pork Chop and Adam Wallace, and you got Pierre Cote who beat me, and they're in the prelims. The level is getting higher. When you see a guy like Rick Heiderbrecht, who used to be a main card, the main event of a MAC event, and now he's one of the first matches, because you know what I mean. Like the talent is getting way up there, and I just hope that everybody watching, that people really support us, because if they don't, then this will die. Like, at the end of the day, we can't continue to just break even. A business needs to make money, and we need to progress, right? And in order to do that, we have to sell tickets and pay-per-views. With the model that we currently have right now, that's how it got to go. If we ever get super popular, where we could just throw our events on YouTube and we get so many views that it doesn't matter, then that's the route we'll go. And everybody will be happy because they'll get to watch it free, and it'll just be a content thing, But right now, we're not there. Help us get there, because we will move from whatever makes business sense is where we're going to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, Will. You just got to keep plugging away. Like, you look at from Mac 1 till now at Mac 4, and I mean, it's mind-boggling how far we've covered in just those few events. And they're only getting bigger. They're only getting better. But like you say, you've opened the doors with the Challenger Series. You've let all these new young athletes, you're giving them a shot to kind of get a taste of what it's like to be on the big stage. So they're being recorded. They're going on socials. They're being able to show their friends and family that they're arm wrestling.
You guys want to tell them how many matches we had that day? How much was it? 75?
Oh, I don't think it was 75. We broke the
It
world
was
record.
70, no?
73.
Something like that. 72, 73.
73, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Someone
a whole
needs
lot
to
of matches.
someone actually needs to count and get that, because we're just saying it's the world record. It's the world record. I know it was over 70 because I remember everyone. It's 70, yeah. Like we're all like we got there, and then there was still a few more. So,
Like that's ridiculous.
it's
That's a lot of people getting opportunities.
Yeah.
and look at the prelim card. How many of those matches on the prelim?
All
were-
guys from the Challenger Series.
That's right.
I'd say about 85 to 90%.
There's maybe two, three matches. No, two matches
Well,
at most.
there's two more that were added, but technically they were at the Challenger Series. They just had different opponents. Like Peter Brana was there, and so was Nicola,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so they were Challenger Series guy, but they weren't. I don't think they were each other's opponent, right?
No.
Okay, and then Emil got his opportunity because we literally watched him at East versus West kicking ass. So we're like, you know what? He's gonna be there anyway. Let's accommodate him. You know? So are you looking forward to it, Jake?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Coming down Friday. Gonna spend the weekend there. I think we got the press conference you said Friday night. So yeah, it'll be nice to it'll be nice to hang out after for a change instead of just going home.
Yeah. Chill and talk to your friends and all the people that have been in the sport
Yeah.
with you for so long. You know, it's going to be very, very exciting to see everybody again, all these people from all over the world. I mean, geez, like I said in one of the previous podcasts, I won't read all the names, but I'll just tell you the countries, the various countries that are arrived. Okay. So we have two athletes from Sweden. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3. We have like 5 or 6 Americans. Okay. We have 2 Russians. We have a guy from Latvia, a guy from Malta, a guy from Israel. You know what I mean? I know I'm forgetting a guy from Italy. Yeah, that's an international card, my friend. When 3/4 of the card actually don't come from Canada.
Yeah, that's huge. That says a lot about how far Mac has traveled.
Yeah, I knew it was a lot, but I didn't realize it was that much. Yeah,
My training partner for Matt right here.
not the cat. Oh, there's BLM. Frig. Let's get him in here. So, just so you know, Matt's phone died. That's why he left. He didn't.
I thought he was upset because I thanked you, not everybody.
Yeah. So BLM, he's got a big match too. My
How's it
goodness.
going, guys?
Somebody.
What do you got for Mike Smith, my friend? He's
Oh, I got
He's the reigning national champion.
Did you
yeah.
ask me? Did you ask me
I'm
who I
really
got?
excited for the match. I know how strong I feel right now, and I know how good he is. So I'm, to be able to come back and beat the national champion, I think that's going to put me up on the next tier right now, for sure. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's the goal. He's like the guy to beat right now, right? So if I can do it, and I think I can do it pretty dominantly, I think I plan on making a pretty good statement. Just the truth.
Merci, mon chum.
I think it's a big
I'm
ask
looking forward to it.
after watching what you did at the Challenger Series, where you did what was it, like where everybody just got in line and tried to pin you? What was that?
Yeah,
King of the-
I pulled Jason, and I had a super match against him. And then after that, we did the King of the Table against everybody in the building, and I was the first draw. And I pretty much went through everybody pretty dominantly with my left arm, and I was really surprised at it. Actually, I knew I was feeling good, but to be able to go through guys like Jamie and like Dustin and 2 other pretty good guys, and like I didn't meet them till the end of the men to the king of the table. And honestly, not to insult them, but I really didn't feel too threatened at all by anybody.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike Smith is a guy who's training very hard. He
Yeah.
understands. He understands the guy that's in front of him. That is a tough hombre. One of the best left arms in Canada, in my opinion. And you know, and the right's coming. Right, we'll probably see the right in 2026.
Yeah. I think my right arm in 2026 is where I'll feel more confident within myself. Like right now, I can pull probably some pretty good matches, but it's not worth anything to me right now. Like, because I know I'm not my full potential, so I'll just wait until it's completely healed and safe, and then same thing. I'll just re-climb the ladder. But I know I will be climbing the ladder pretty quick. I'm pretty confident in that because right now I know how I feel, and I'm about 75%, I would say. So it's definitely healing properly, and I think by the end of it, like I'd say maybe about this time next year, I bet you would not surprise me if I'm near the top of North America on my right arm as well. I think
This time next year, yeah,
I would say so. Yeah.
with 240, 242.
Yeah, exactly. I walk around at around 240. I'm heavy at 242, and I'm on average I can usually get to 235 if I eat healthy for a day or two. So I'm like 240, I'd say.
How does the EVW classes go? Like it goes like 105? Is there, was 95?
I think they have a lot of catch weights from what I see. A lot of guys just kind of meet, but I think for the actual belts, I think it's 105, and then you might be right. Maybe it's 150, 250 or something.
115,
Yeah.
and it's I think 115 makes 250 something, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's 252 and a half or something.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
that would be a great category for you to get on to East versus West or the 105.
Yeah, I can be like I definitely feel a difference at 105 for myself. But honestly, like I said, I have been just being healthy. Like I don't drink booze anymore, and all I do is just take care of my kid and train and work. And I think that's a big part of it myself. Like I've always loved arm wrestling, but I never actually allowed myself to be my full potential until just maybe about 8-9 months ago. I just like kind of looked myself in the mirror and I was like, do I want to be a fucking good or do I want to be like a legend, right? So I had to make the choices that I had to do, and I've been nothing but just making fucking leaps and bounds right now with everything in my life, not even just arm wrestling. So it's making a big difference with my arm wrestling in general.
I love to hear it, man. Anytime,
Absolutely.
right? Like Jake,
Absolutely.
like
100%, man. Absolutely. I mean, it shows too, like all those little changes they're showing out on the table. And if you come out guns a-blazing in 2 weeks, like you did at that last Challenger Series, man, I feel sorry for Mike. So
yeah, no, I'm definitely and I definitely feel like I'm pretty damn good right now. And honestly, I still got so many years to fucking get better and keep getting better and better. So obviously
And
my
not
end
just-
goal is I want to be the
and not
best
just
in the
your
world.
physical strength too, right? You get it's your mental game
Yeah.
too, right? You
Yeah.
get that on the same
Yeah.
page for arm wrestling, and you're unstoppable. So
Well, honestly, I've been such a big believer in that. Like, I was never the biggest, most muscular guy. Like, I mean, honestly, I'm still not. But I believe in myself more than anybody. And I think that really plays a huge factor in my arm wrestling. Like, I mean, there's guys who are probably like, I mean, if I go to a gym with these guys, they'll all blow me out of the water with anything, any lifts. But you put them on a table against me, and then I just fucking do my thing. It's just so, I just believe in myself way more than these guys, and I want it more. I think that's just so important with arm wrestling. You know, if you don't really want it, you don't believe it, you're not going to get that extra. You're not going to feel that extra surge, that extra power. You're not going to commit your body that extra bit of more. You know,
the greatest arm wrestlers in the world have to be delusional.
Yeah,
That's the,
yeah,
the greatest the guys that are willing to push it to the extreme or to think that they can achieve like beating Levon. Like if you have to be slightly delusional, and so I don't mind that about you.
Yeah, like no, 100%. I tell you right now, like I know for a fact I'm not the strongest dude in the world or anything, but I'm telling you right now, when I'm actually in the zone, and I'm telling you right now, like there is not a single person that can touch me when I'm in that. It's like a fucking thing. It's like a switch I can literally put on with my head. It's like I can make myself so fucking. I make myself be so strong in my head that I can believe I can do anything. I can just beat anybody. It's just something crazy that I can just do, man. It's crazy. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just the feeling I get in my mind where I feel unstoppable. It's fucking nuts.
You're explaining it. Trust me. Like I think, and it's believable in you. Like, you believe your belief in yourself is what carries you through. It also is what gets you injured sometimes. But at the end of the day,
that's why I got my whole arm sliced open.
There is no risk. There's no real reward without risk. I mean, if it were easy to do, everybody would be doing it. Like, if there was, like, there's some people that will just never achieve, no matter what they have in terms of natural gifts, if they can't get past certain things and intellectually, like within themselves, they're just never going to make it. And I see you as one of those people that can bridge those gaps. You know what I mean? And you don't need to listen to the naysayers, and you don't have to listen to anybody but the little voice. And you're never going to be meet tougher competition than yourself. That's the truth. You're 100%. Your own critic, your own worst critic. You're the guy that holds you back, the guy that says all those doubts. It's not a little guy on your shoulder saying, you know what, BLM, you're not good enough. It's you who says that.
100%. I totally agree. Yeah.
The more you can push that fucker away and get on with it and say, you know what? Oh yeah, that's what you think they're subconscious. I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah.
That's like
exactly
it. That's like me and my weight loss journey. I'm like, I always listen to that fucking guy. You'll never do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I gotta beat him. But with you, you know, dude, you destroyed both your elbows. No one ever thought you were gonna come back to be this good. I certainly didn't. And then at the Challenges series, you were like humble. You were like, you know what? I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm gonna see where I can go. And fuck, you came in prepared, bro. You really did.
Yeah.
You know, and then let's be honest, like I'm a huge fan of Brandon Assessor. Huge fan.
Yeah.
Very good wrestler. And you handled him. In fairness, he was strong, he was good.
He showed up like a fucking tank. When I seen that, like, you know what's crazy about him is you look at him and you're like, how's this guy how can this guy make 200 pounds? He looks like he's 240 pounds, 250 pounds. He's got legs.
Yeah.
Like he's literally got legs. He's got legs for arms, right? So you see him next to me and it's like, he looks way bigger than me. And then you see his legs. And it's like, okay, well, that makes sense. But but still, it's like fucking, he's a real, that's how an arm wrestler should look. If you think, you know, for sure.
So there's a couple of comments there. I'm just was ignoring them, not on purpose, just because I was into the conversation. So I'm going to throw out the new link, guys. If you want to jump in, that's fine. How do I join and get the new link? Well, here you go. Max style events flow much I'm assuming he means much faster. Fast, yes, okay. MC style flow. Different language, guys. Like it says MC style flow faster for show. Okay, so Ebonics, sorry. That I'm guess that's you. Like you do a good job. Join if you want. I got a prediction for this match. That's Shattuck and Slim is the fucking man. Okay, that's from Shattuck.
That's from Slim.
From Slim, yeah. Slim Shady. So there's some interesting takes on the match. Either of the guys that are being featured on this podcast are actually on it. So we'll shift our focus to BLM. Matt Oliver versus Slim the Reaper. Who do you got?
Let me think here. Okay, that's two totally opposite styles, right? So
Okay.
it's like one guy is completely driving in. You got one guy completely running outside. So that tells you what, probably going to be a strap match. So now that brings me to who's got more power. And then that's what I say, Matt's got more power. And then now I say, if Matt runs at John in the straps, loses his hand, then John could be in control. So I'm trying the way I'm looking at it. If Matt shows up really strong and can blast through him, he can win most likely 3-0. If John stops him in round one, I think John will win probably 3-1.
Yeah, so I feel like
I think it's going to be something like that. Because I feel like Matt will probably blow up before John, I think, because of his style.
Matt trains so hard though, twice
Yeah.
a day.
Oh, I know how strong he is. He's definitely stronger than Jonathan. I really do. I know that for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
He's gonna want to keep that hook, like you said, because if Slim gets up high on him, then he's not gonna have a chance.
Yeah.
His arm is just
If Matt
too long.
loses his hand, his hand trying to come at John, Matt's going to be putting a lot more effort in than John at that point.
That's right.
yeah. That's a good point. Let's look at it let's do some arm wrestling math that never works, okay? But
Yeah.
look at a similar opponent. So you got Matt and Dave Hall are 1-1.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we just saw Slim go 0-3 against Dave. Now,
Yeah.
it translate. I don't know, because I don't know if Matt has the skill set to deal with a taller levered guy like Dave has. Similar strength maybe, but Dave might have that ability just to contain tall guys.
Yeah. I think hand size has probably got a huge part of that too. Dave could probably swallow up John a lot more and get more pushed past John with his hand size, not allowing John to get into his pronation. I feel like maybe that's probably going to help Dave in that match. I can see why Dave can win, because he can swallow up John with his big hand, not allowing John to actually get busted into his fingers. He'll bust into his hand opposed to his fingers. I think that's what happened with that match.
Yeah, I agree. I could see that. Yeah. That's a good insight, because like physically they're similar. I mean, obviously Matt is very muscular. In terms of, but what is Dave Hall's hand like?
I've told him lots on the after table, and the way I look at it is big and wide and it's strong, but he's got a bad habit of squeezing and trying to hold on, and he'll hold on right to the end. So a lot of guys like that, I find it's like they're pretty readable if you kind of are a smarter guy and you kind of think the match through one match at a time. Like for myself, if I have a guy who's holding on to me and I know he's going to hold on to me right to the pin line, and it's even if he put himself in a bad position, he's still going to hold on. That could come to an advantage. You can really use that. Let the guy wear himself out a bit, and eventually that wrist is going to crack back. But I know he likes to hold on and squeeze, and I think that's what I remember about him from pulling on with him on the after table. But completely impressive. He's not a young fella. He's in great shape, but he's strong and he's top notch. Like, he could be pulling masters if he wants, or grand masters, right? And he's still pulling and winning in nationals at the Open. So that's pretty damn impressive.
He got a lot of experience under his belt too, right?
Yeah, I'm curious on how, actually, if he's like usually like the Opens. I'd like to see the ages of the average age of Open winners. I'm curious, because I bet you that's pretty cool, because for his age to win an Open national championship, I bet you he's up there with some of the top guys.
You're probably not wrong there. That's for sure. He is a very special, unique athlete. And,
awesome. Yeah.
What he is a conundrum, because he had a hard go against Brandon, but it was still close. It was close, and I do feel like I don't know where Brandon is right-handed though.
I pulled with them on the after table, and he's getting ready for the 200-pound round robin going on in the States. It's got him, Craig Tullier, John Therian, Jason Merlo, I believe, all those guys, Paul Talbot. Pretty well, essentially all the best 200 pounders right now in North America. And I pulled with them, and I pulled with John Therian the week before at the Ottawa practice. And what I found was John Therian had a stronger arm, but I feel like Brandon had a stronger rise and wrist and hand. So that match I'm pretty interested in with the right arm between them.
That's interesting because I thought it was. Do you remember their match at Mac 2? I thought John.
Yeah.
I thought John
Left arm.
No, it was
Yeah.
right arm.
Oh,
No,
they
that
pulled
was-
right arm.
That was right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, well, they're all going to be meeting up again. I think it's in September or November down in the States, and that'll be pretty cool to see who wins that one. Like that's someone I've never pulled before is Craig. I'd like to get a hold of that guy someday and feel him out. Tulia.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
awesome.
Let's get you right on par, and then.
Oh, for sure. No, yeah, no, for sure.
Let's just
Just in
make sure-
general. Yeah,
And let's
yeah.
do it right. Like, let's do it right. Let's start with.
Oh, hell yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just. And I'm not
Oh,
saying
100%.
we don't need to give you the top North American
No,
guy.
I wouldn't want that. No,
You know.
not worth it.
Like you said, you want to climb back up that ladder.
Yeah,
And
it's more fun that
The
way.
journey's always
That's
better.
right.
The journey's always the best. Anyway,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
And
when you think about it, when you got to the top and you think about it, it's like, man, look at all that effort I put in. It was worthwhile. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh god, I got lots of years left. Fuck. Arm wrestling. That's one thing I accepted is arm wrestling's never going to go anywhere, right? So, you know, you might miss out on a few events here and there. Maybe if when you take a couple of years off, but honestly, there's always going to be something new, and it's always going to be there. And I've accepted that. I was so down on myself when I was injured, like, you know, I'm not involved in anything anymore. I felt down, and then I'm like, you know what? By the time I come back, there's still going to be something going on, right? So,
Yeah. And lots of new faces too. So
yeah,
a lot more. So a lot more variety. You got a lot more.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I tell you, I'm extremely jealous of your beard. I wish my beard was as nice as yours. Just want to say that. I'm not talking about you, BLM. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I got the
Man,
old
I
native
confirmed
beard.
it too. Thanks, buddy.
That beard is friggin' epic. The only guy that might give you a little bit of run for your money and because of the color of it too is Adam. You know, the Viking.
Yeah.
His beard's pretty epic too. You know, I don't know, man. Like I don't grow it like you know how like yours can come down and mine starts to look like an afro, like an afro on a head. That's how my beard grows. It goes out.
You got to maintain it though, right? So I'll trim it up. It'll look a lot nicer for the show.
Okay. All right, my man. It's almost an hour. The two guys that were supposed to, you know, they didn't take care of their phone correctly, so but I thank you very much for you know, and Beefcake, if you are around, I'd love, you know, like when we do other ones, if you're available, like just jump on, man. You know,
Sure.
Send you the link, and you can ask questions too because you're good at that. And it's what you do.
I'll be a little more prepared for that.
That's what you do. And BLM, maybe we can get you on again with Mike Smith sometime in the next little while, and you guys can do some banter and promote. And
Yeah.
All right, my
Yes,
guys.
sir.
I appreciate your time, and have a good evening, and we'll see you soon.
Right on, boys.
Thanks,
Take care.
John. See you
Take
soon.
care.
Be good.
Stay strong. Stay strong.
Nice. Get it.